So we've got out, so we've got a fuse disconnect. Is that number 6 wire? I believe it is. It's normally what we.
Maybe this part. That's bad.
Welcome back for another episode of North Mississippi Outdoors. Wanted to give y'all a solar update. The other day, a couple of days ago, we actually had our solar system finally commissioned. What that means is that a representative from the Community Power Association here in Mississippi came out to our house and inspected our system and gave us the go ahead to flip the switch and turn on our solar system. Had a representative also from our Community Power Association that we use that was present. And learned a lot in the process of them doing the inspection and getting our system turned on. And I wanted to share with you some of the information that I found out and let you know that we are actually generating power, even though if you notice behind me, it is a dreary, wet, cloudy day. And I think the forecast for the next 10 or 12 days is all cloudy, so we're not going to be generating a lot of electricity with our solar system. But so this is our control panel box that has our inverter in it. I was going to open it up and show it to you, and not much to it, but you can see, I believe, that we have currently 49 kilowatts of electricity coming in from our solar panels, even though it's cloudy and rainy. We have 2.30 kilowatts of electricity coming in from the outside power source, which is the Electric Power Association. We are using 2.23 kilowatts of electricity, and we have 0.45 kilowatts of electricity that is being used to charge our batteries. You'll notice that our batteries are on 40%. I was also going to show you our batteries. They're located right here on the bottom side of the control panel. And there are our two batteries, lithium-ion backup batteries, which we don't actually have a backup system right now. What we have is so what happens is during the daytime, while the sun is out, the solar panels generate electricity and builds up the batteries. When the sun goes down, some of the battery storage or power that we have stored in our batteries then turns around and comes back into our house and provides us stored power, which helps reduce our electric costs. Of course, eventually we're going to be adding another breaker panel, which will be our battery backup for our house in the event of a power failure. So once that happens, what will actually be happening is and the lighting here is probably terrible, but what will actually be happening is that whenever the grid fails, or if the power goes out, our inverter will cut off power from the outside source and close it down so that it won't have any feedback into the lines. We won't be generating power that goes out into the power line because we don't want anybody to get hurt. And we will have, I believe it's up to 50 amps of electric power inside our house that we will be running off of the battery backup. What we're told is that we will have a 3-day supply of battery backup on our batteries, and that's without the sun shining. Some of the other fun stuff that we've learned is that we actually can generate with our solar panels quite a bit of electricity. I believe at one time I saw it was almost 7,000 watts of electricity that was being generated by our solar panels, and we was only using a little over 1,000 watts of electricity, so we had quite a bit going back into the system. Couple of the things that we learned, and I'll step out in the rain just for a minute to show you our meter box and our other little breaker box over there that we have a solar disconnect switch. But according to our power association company, all of their meters come standard, where that when electricity, basically if any electricity is moving through their meter, you're being charged for it. So our meter had to be reset by the power company so that we would not be being charged for the electricity that we was generating and putting back through the system. The reason that they do that is because little known fact that I didn't know, or again learned quite a bit during the process, but people have been known to take their meters off and flip them upside down so that they would run backwards, and so that way they wouldn't have a bill or to lower their electric bill. Well, I can tell you that it won't work, because the electric meters are come preset from the factory, where that regardless of whether electricity is coming into the residence or going out and back out into the system, it's still charging either direction that it goes. So even if you turn your meter upside down, it's still going to charge you for electricity. A couple of the other things that I learned that I thought was interesting was that I believe they said that we were the second residential solar power system in our neighborhood, or in our electric cooperative, to have a solar system, a house that was powered by a solar system and have a solar system in place. Also found out that there was the person that comes out and inspects it is with a community power association company, and what he does is goes around and inspects solar systems for 11 cooperatives throughout the state of Mississippi. Those cooperatives that use Tallahatchie Valley Authority are on their own system, and he has nothing to do with those. But when we got to asking him, it seems like he said there is approximately 700 residents on solar that have solar power systems. Was also told that there's one person that tried to put in a system themselves, and it has yet to be commissioned and approved and given permission to basically provide electricity back into the electric cooperative. But I thought it was really interesting. I actually expected more people to have solar power systems in Mississippi, more than 700 that we're aware of. And so I thought that was interesting. The person that come out and did the inspection, very knowledgeable, very informative of the regulations. There's a lot of regulations that governs power companies that you and I don't think about, and one of those is that they are part of a community power where they get their power from, and they are actually in an agreement with that company to only receive power from them. So if you put in a solar power system, you have to it's an exception to their standards. So in other words, in order for our electric cooperative to purchase electricity back from us, they had to have approval from the other community power entity that provides the electricity to our local power company. If that made sense. It sounds more confusing when I said it than it did before I said it, but kind of like trying to read my mind, I guess. I'm gonna walk back in the house. I was gonna show y'all that we also, and close the garage door, that we also get an app that comes with our system. And I was going to try to, hopefully y'all will be able to see this and see that, the lighting is terrible. That might be a little bit better. But what we have is an app that shows what the solar panels are generating. You can see right there. And I'll do a screenshot of this also, but you can see that right now, even with it being rainy and cloudy, we're generating 530 watts of electricity that is coming in to our inverter. That little center box is our inverter. And then it 505 watts is going to recharge our battery, which is at 40%. We are currently using 2,356 watts of electricity in our house. And so we have 2,407 watts that are coming from the Electric Power Association. Once the battery gets charged up, if we're not using electricity in the house, you can actually see the little lines going back to the power company. And that is where we get our credit. Turn the camera back around here. What I was also going to say is that the way that it works, the way that the solar system works is that our power company sells us electricity at a rate of 11.5 cents per kilowatt hour. If I understand this correctly, they sell us power at 11.5 11.5 cents per kilowatt hour. They will purchase the electricity that we provide and put back into their power grid at a rate of 4.5 cents per kilowatt hour. So needless to say, we're going to be earning about a third of what we're paying for our electric. Not a very good rate. When the person was here that did the inspection and everything, I did actually ask him for a raise. I told him that we needed a raise for generating more electricity. And of course, that gave everybody a good laugh. Our electric bill was due a couple of days ago, so it was a full normal electric bill. We will get another electric bill on the 1st of next month, and we should see some impact of our solar system off of that electric bill. Again, understanding that November, December is not a month where we have a lot of sun, and so when the sun isn't shining bright, we're not generating a lot of power. But so far, I'm actually pretty impressed. I'm excited to see our upcoming January, February, March, April electric bills and see how much of a difference it does make. And I'll be more than happy to pass that along and share that to y'all. As a reference, we actually have budget billing where that our bill was through our electric power company is spread out over a 12-month period. So what that means is it's closer to equalized. Our last electric bill was $172. Our payment on our solar power system is $185 and change. So if we can get to where we're not actually paying an electric bill and only using power off of the power grid, we should pretty much break even, if not come out maybe a little bit ahead. So we will keep you updated on our solar system. Would have liked to have gotten outside and gave you more pictures, but it's kind of cold and rainy and dreary outside, and not a good day to be outside with a camera. Please do like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and be sure and share our information so that we can get out there and get to more people. We really do appreciate it when y'all like. It makes a big difference. Subscribe to our channel and share with everybody else. We are trying to grow our channel and be a presence moving forward. I hope y'all enjoy some of the content that we provide, and I hope some of the information that we provide is informative. Also, please drop me some comments in the comment section. I do read the comments and will respond if you have any questions about a power system. I do not sell power systems. I do not get paid to, we are paying for our solar system. This is not a paid promotion for anything. I don't even think I've mentioned the name of the company that provided our solar system. I will tell you that they are a Mississippi company that is based in Mississippi. That was one of the things that we really wanted. At this point, we're really pleased with the solar company that we chose to go with. So if you want any information about that, I can provide that information to you. This is, we're not being paid by this. So thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video.